Bonjour la classe and welcome to your first lesson on la poésie, poetry. Today you have the objectives. We are going to learn about and create a French diamond-shaped poem. Are you curious to know about the French diamond-shaped poem? I know I am. So let's go and have a look. What are French diamond-shaped poems? French diamond-shaped poem or any diamond-shaped poem have 7 lines. They are not poems that rhyme, and what you need to know is that the first and last lines are the shortest with only one word, and the middle line, they are the longest and they have between 3 to 4 words. So let's have a look at it in more detail. So, the structure of a diamond-shaped poem is presented to you here. So as you can see, we're gonna need to know our grammar a little bit, so let's have a quick look. Our diamond-shaped poems are using 3 types of words. They are using nouns, adjectives, and verbs. If you feel that this is confusing, you forgot what these words are, you can have a look at the grammar corner on the right over here. And these are just examples of what nouns, verbs, or adjectives are. Now, your diamond-shaped poem is going to have to follow the structure here. So let's have a look together. On the first and last lines, our diamond-shaped poem will have a noun. Then on the second and sixth lines, you will need to have 2 adjectives. Then on our third line and our fifth line, you will need to have 3 verbs. And then in the middle line, you will need to have nouns again, but you need to have 4 nouns. So this is the main structure. Now we're going to look at how we decide about the nouns and adjectives that you're going to use for your poem. Oh, let's have a look. Okay. So this is an example in English, just for you to understand the idea behind this type of poem. So I will read it out for you. Let's see if you understand the idea. Summer, hot, sweaty, swimming, tanning, surfing, beach, sun, blanket, gloves, skiing, shivering, sneezing, cold, snowy, winter. So this is following the structure we just looked at together with the nouns, the adjectives, and the verbs. It's presented to you on the right also. Now, let's see if you understand the idea behind this poem. We have different words, so as we've seen, and do you think you can find the 2 topics presented in this poem? I've put some pictures for you for help. Yes, you are right. The first and last lines are telling you about the topics presented in your poem. In this poem, the first topic that we see is summer. Okay? And all the words highlighted in yellow are describing summer. For our second line with hot and sweaty, these are 2 adjectives that we can use for summer. For our third line, we needed 3 verbs, and we have swimming, tanning, and surfing, and I'm sure you agree to say that these verbs are describing summer. Now, we have a second topic here, which was highlighted for you in green, and we said that this second topic is shown on the last line, and here it is winter. So we know that cold and snowy, or 2 adjectives, are describing winter. And on our 1, 2, 3, on our fifth line, we have verbs such as skiing, shivering, and sneezing that are definitely talking about winter. Now, the middle line is the interesting line that we need to be careful with. As you can see, we followed the instruction that said that we needed 4 nouns. We have beach, sun, blanket, and gloves. Now, do you see where the 2 topics are being separated? That's right. The first 2 nouns will belong to the first topic, which is here summer. And the third and fourth nouns on this line in particular will be for our second topic, which is here, winter. So this is an example in English of a diamond-shaped poem to make sure that you understand how you're going to build your poem. So let's have a look. Over here, I am giving you some ideas because, as you guessed, you're going to have to find two topics and you're going to have to compare and contrast it with different nouns, verbs, and adjectives. So, as I've shown you just before, I've presented the winter and summer just before. That was an example, but you have lots and lots of different options that you can use. So I've put here day versus night, cats versus dogs, the week versus the weekend, the regular school versus distance learning. That's an interesting one. Also, you can do hot versus cold, mountains versus the beach, Dubai versus your home country, and so on and so on. These are just ideas for you, but if you can create your own ideas, your own two topics, please go for it. Now, this is what I would like you to do for today's lesson. From everything that I said so far, the first thing that you need to do is find your two opposite topics. So you can use the list I've provided just before. You can go back to the video and look at the lists again, or you can create your own topics. But you need to have a clear idea of your topic 1 and your topic 2. Once you have your two topics, it's really clear in your mind, you're gonna have to start looking for words. You know you need to have 3 nouns, 2 adjectives, and 3 verbs for each of your topic, okay? So, once you have your nouns, adjectives, and verbs for your 2 topics, you can have them in English first, but then you're gonna have to look them up in French. So, for you to look out for these words, I would like you to go on the website that is called wordreference.com. This is a really good website or translator for you to use, where you can just type your words in English and they will show it to you in French. Make sure that you copy the correct spelling when you look for these new French words. So once you've done step 1, step 2, and then step 3, where you have all your nouns, adjectives, and verbs in French, you can finally write and design your diamond poem. So you have 2 options. Option 1, you can do this on a piece of paper that you have at home, and you would use a pencil or a pen to write your diamond poem. Or option 2, you can use a PowerPoint or a Word document to do your diamond poem. This is up to you. The result will be the same. You will have a poem made either on paper or on your device. Make sure to look back on this video to look at the structure that you need to follow. Lastly, once you're done with your poem, you need to show it to your teacher, to myself, Miss Jenny, or Miss Asma. So what we're going to do, I have put here a QR code that's going to take you to a padlet.com website, and over there you will need to upload a picture or a screenshot of your diamond-shaped poem. And then in a few days we will have lots and lots of Year 6 poems on this website. So either you can scan the QR code, or I will give you the link for this website. If you have any questions, make sure to ask me or your French teacher for your French lesson, and we will do our best to help you. I wish you good luck. I hope you enjoy this lesson and this video, and I will talk to you all soon. Merci beaucoup, Year 6. Au revoir. Bonne semaine.